Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Spider-Man with Shadows. Now, in the last episode, you might have remembered, this is not where we left off. We left off going to go fight some criminals after staring at a cop. Well, shortly after that, my computer crashed, and I lost almost all that footage except for a first episode worth, which was super lucky on my part. Anyway, I'm actually going to save the game just to make sure that in case this fails, I don't have to beat the game again. Okay, that's good. Probably going to cut that out. Anyway, the skins I used last time were from the Amazing Spider-Man movie suit and the concept art for the black suit. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, yeah, my computer's still bugging out. Hopefully it will be fine for this episode, but just in case, I'm going to be keeping the recording session short, so we'll probably only be recording like an episode or two, maybe not even two, from now on. And Minecraft is the only game so far that my computer doesn't seem to crash on, so yeah, let's just get right to it. Whoever guessed the skin in the last episode, by the way, I will give a shout out whenever I actually upload that. I record before each episode so that I can put a little next time on at the end.
Hey Luke, what did you mean when you said I had unique skills?
You have the potential to be a great fighter, but you need to use all your senses.
Hey, I've got more sense than you.
Excuse me?
You know, my spider sense. One of these days I'll think of something cooler to call it.
It starts out with an insult and then it actually makes it make sense.
Fine. Good. You got an extra sense. Now use it to its full potential.
What do you mean exactly?
You can see all your opponents before they see you. Figure out who you take out first. And I need that exact skill right now.
What do you need?
I've got an informant in serious danger. There's a hit about to go down, and I have no way to spot the shooter until it's too late. But you...
I could use my spider sense as a sniper sense.
Nice.
Exactly. And you can bet there'll be more than one. Now I'll tell you where the informant is, and then you can stake it out.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so sorry you missed a little bit of dialogue from Luke Cage. They were all just optional dialogue, and all I had to do was like beat up 5 criminals or something. So you didn't miss much. Luckily, the computer chose a good time to crash. Yeah, right, like there's ever a good time to crash. But that was the best time it could have crashed. Oh well. So before, in the first time I tried to record this, I mentioned that it's a little weird how the targeting system works. It's the only thing I find wrong with the PC version of this game. I'll finish that thought later. TexMod is bugging out the American flag. Great.
This is the place. So many people though. Spider sense, do your thing.
HOO-HAH. Yes, we know how to do this. Yes, that's great.
Got the informant. Now where are the bad guys?
So basically how this works is in order to change targets, you have to move the mouse. See, move the mouse right or left in order to locate enemies. Now, on a console, when you'd be messing around with the controller,
there they are.
it would actually make more sense because you barely ever touch the right stick unless you need to adjust your camera. So the game plays better on console in that way. But here, since your attack button is on your mouse, see there, I just accidentally changed target. And I didn't mean to. That's the only problem I find with this PC version of the game. is that targeting. If you got a controller, it's fine, but this just doesn't work out.
You all in one piece?
Man, I owe you big time.
Don't thank me. Thank Mr. Cage.
Oh, also I forgot to mention, TexMods from last episode were by Sosiska, or however you pronounce that name. I will try to put a link in the description if I can find it, in order for you to download it so you can have these skins when you play your Spider-Man Web Shadows. Because this is a really, really good game. And this guy, Sosiska, I'm going to be using a lot of his text mods. I think the ones that I'm using right now are actually by him. I'll have to check when I do the next recording session, but he does amazing work. Just look at this. Look at this. It looks like an actual new 3D model instead of just a text mod. It's modeled so well. And look at this one. You can barely even tell that there are smaller eyes inside those larger eyes. This guy is so good. Or girl, I've never actually met the person. I will say though, she does some good work.
Good job, Spidey. You really helped me out here.
Hey, it's what heroes do. Am I right?
Hey, if you up for it, why not use that Spidey sense to find more of these gangsters out on the streets? Take them out before they cause any trouble.
Sure thing. Tell me about these thugs. What'd you have in mind?
The side missions in this game are a little weird though, because they're not really like side missions like you're used to, like in Batman Arkham City. They actually have a storyline to them. These are just like old school side missions where they're just optional things that you can do while going through the story.
I know. These guys shoot first.
Actually, that's pretty much the textbook definition
to get the innocent bystanders out of the crossfire.
What a side mission is, but
will do.
You know what I mean? Like, they're just things that you'd be doing through the story anyway, but you just get XP for them. Well, the saving civilians thing you might not be doing throughout the story, but I like to because it can create some really cool moments. I remember when I was playing the game through the first time, well, not the first time, but, you know, just on this PC, testing it out, making sure it held up well, and that there weren't going to be any frame rate problems, and also finishing the game so that we could have this New Game Plus mode thing. A car exploded like it just did right now, and a civilian just flung from it, and then I had to react really quickly. I had to react really quickly, grab them in the air, and swing them to the hospital. All in, like, 5 seconds. It was really cool. Well, the whole swinging to the hospital thing took more than 5 seconds, but the whole car exploding and then reacting split second. This game can create some really cool moments. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention in the first episode is if you look here, if I go to allies, see that red bar right there? I'm pointing as if you could see me. That was stupid. Anyway, the red bar right there, I just point again. I need to stop doing that. The red bar there represents my alignment. There are choices that you can make by either doing things in combat or saving civilians or not saving civilians. That bar changes color, and if it's half red and half black, you can do some really cool things that I don't think the developers of the game even meant, but it's a cool little trick that I learned by like reading info on this game. Basically, there are heroes and villains that you get to work with you that they don't act like, say, a super move in Marvel vs. Capcom. Not a super move, but you know what I mean? They just, it doesn't work like they just appear on screen for 1 second, do a move, and then leave. Like in the PS2 version. They actually stay there and fight with you, which is really cool. But if you do the thing I just mentioned and keep the bar half red, half black, like just so that one action will make it flip over, you can do some combat in black suit while a hero is out, and then call out a villain,
give you the advantage,
which is awesome.
It has saved me countless times in the past.
Oh, here's the good part. Here's the part that's just
I've
awesome.
been watching you fight. You got tons of potential, but no skills.
Wait a sec. You said before that I had unique skills.
I mean, you going toe-to-toe with everybody. With your speed, you should be coming in quick and getting out.
Oh yeah. If you watched the old time I recorded this, you know what's about to happen.
How do you mean?
I can train you if you're willing to learn.
Alright, let's do it.
It's the best thing in this game
Okay, little dude.
that leads to the best move in the game.
Now come at me from there, hard as you can.
The web strike.
Go! Good one.
You can just do amazing combos like that. Just chain a enemy in the air. Like, eventually you'll get, like, some really cool knockback moves while you do a web strike, which I already have, because I'm in New Game Plus.
Got some moves, I give you that. I'm not gonna hold back anymore, though. Let's go.
Let's see if I fail as much as I did the first time I played this. Alright. Press space to abort your web strike. Flip. Aw, dang.
Ready? Go.
And now he carries me over and gives me a cookie to refill my health.
Save it for the bad guy. Go for it.
I find that kind of funny that he just stops to carry you. Oh, now I have to overcounter. I suck at these.
Watch your Spider-Man.
Didn't suck that time.
Ready? Go.
Alright, let's do it.
Denied.
Yeah.
Too late. Go
And now
for
it gives me a cookie and refills my health. See? Full health. Alright. Oh yeah! Suit change in the mid
Okay.
web strike.
You're doing good against me. Now go out and
How
show me
well
what you got.
detailed this text
Come back
mod
when you
is.
master this. I'll teach you some more.
Also, I'd like to text mod other characters. I mean, I only have text mods for Spider-Man, Black Cat, and Venom. Spoiler alert, Venom is in this game. As if you didn't know that from the first episode. Oh boy. Well. So, now we're gonna web strike some guys, but just to be safe, I'm gonna end the episode here to make sure that my computer doesn't crash. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. We're gonna continue this next time, and until next time, I still need an outro. Look at the glitchy side. It's glitching. Yes! This is it. This is the move.